Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Laurie of More Art from the Heart. I'm so happy you were able to join me today. I'd like to share with you some Tussie Mussies that I made. These were inspired by Nancy of Sweet Nana Farms, and I'm going to put her link down below. She makes some really lovely Tussie Mussies. She does a lot with lace that is just gorgeous. I would love it if you would go over and show her some love and take a look at her Tussie Mussies. So let me show you what I started with. I started with just a piece of regular scrapbook paper. This is a little bit heavy type, more in a cardstock type. And I added a little bubble here at the bottom. I actually glued that in before I turned the cone. I created the pattern that I used for this. I also created the pattern that I did the scallops with along the top. I kind of wanted a little rim around there that made it look like, you know, a little snow rim around the Tussie Mussie. So I took gesso, sand, white paint, and mixed that together, and then put that on the scalloped piece before I put it on. Took just a little bit of chalk ink to kind of give it a little aged look and a little bit more definition so that you could see the raised pattern. Added some flat back pearls along the top, some grommets right in here to be able to run my wired ribbon through. This can be actually cut off and not used if somebody did not want to use this to hang it by. They could just set it down in a container. I prefer to have mine hung. I do have about 6 or 8 more of these finished, and this was the only way I could figure out how to display any of them so that I could show them to you. I then add a little bit of shredded paper in the bottom for stability, because what I usually do is create a floral pick, as they're called, with all the things that I want in it, and then I use my white floral tape to wrap it so that it's one complete thing, so that it'll stand in the cone and not rearrange itself if somebody bumped it, or if you were to put it on a door and have your door open and close, you might end up, you know, things jostling around in it. So I like completing them in one large pick like this. It also makes it great to store them later if you want to just put that into a bag and store it, or redo it later and maybe put something totally different in the cone for the next year. I have a little image right there. Got this offline and just mounted it on a piece of 2 different colored pieces of cardstock, and then I used a little bit of glimmer mist right over the top of the whole thing. And then so each thing that I put in, like this little bird right here, I mount them on another piece of wire and then wrap that in my floral tape and then stick it down in my arrangement. Same with any of the other types of picks and elements that I put in there. Now I'm going to try to do this one-handed, so don't laugh. With this one, I really like this piece of garland that has little bits of silver stars on it. And so what I did is I took this and put inside the rim. This also will give it a little more stability. And it's just a cute little finishing touch up around the edge of it. Let's see if I can do this on camera here. Just kind of move it around in there. Hey, I did it. Look at that. Alrighty, so this is another one that's completed. And then we have, I have a gold one. I should have brought the gold one out so we could have another different contrast. But where the silver is in this one, I have one that has gold in it. I have some friends coming over to look at some of these to buy. And what they don't buy, I will have for sale on my Artfire store, so you can take a look at them. I'm also going to make sure that I add some pictures to my blog, and the link will be down below for that, so that you could go to the blog and get some really good close-ups of it. I want to wish everyone a happy holiday, and thank you for peeking in on me again. Bye.